Okay, so think about this for a second because, well, I bet most of us listening have been right there. You're traveling maybe somewhere amazing, right? And you want to send a picture or maybe just, call home. Let them know you're safe.
Uh-huh. The standard check-in.
Exactly. But then comes that familiar feeling, fiddling with tiny little SIM cards.
Oh, yeah. Or just worrying about the bill when you get back. Those roaming charges.
Totally.
Yeah.
Or just how do I even make an affordable call to, like, my aunt or whoever lives overseas? It can be a real headache, can't it? Welcome back to the Deep Dive, everyone. Today we are getting into something that claims it can, solve a lot of these global connection problems. We're looking at Slick App. And our mission really for this deep dive is to unpack what this app actually does. How does it aim to fix those headaches we just talked about? And importantly, what features make it, stand out? We're basing this on our source material, Slick App, Seamless Global Communication. I'm really interested to see how something like this actually tries to make connecting globally easier and, let's be honest, cheaper. So maybe to start us off, what's the kind of core idea? What is Slick App fundamentally offering?
Well, according to the source, Slick App, it's from a company called Slick Networks, Inc., is basically a mobile app, and it's built specifically for, and this is their phrase, seamless and affordable global communication. It really focuses on two main things, these things called eSIM data plans and also international calling. Plus, it throws in some other helpful bits, too.
Okay, seamless and affordable. Those are definitely the magic words for anyone who travels or has connections abroad. Let's dig into that first one now.
Yeah.
eSIM data plans. Now, eSIMs, they're basically digital SIM cards, right?
Huh.
No physical plastic.
Exactly.
Slick App uses this, lets you activate plans right from your phone. But what does the source say is the real win for the user here? Why go digital with it?
Yeah, good question. The source really highlights a couple of key things. First, instant connectivity. So the idea is you pick where you're going, choose a data plan in the app, and boom, you're connected almost immediately.
Ah, okay. So no hunting for a SIM card store at the airport.
Exactly. That's the seamless part they're aiming for. And then there's the flexible and affordable angle. They mention things like pay-as-you-go options, different tiers, basically trying to fit different needs and budgets. And crucially, it talks about global coverage, so data in a wide range of countries. The big benefit there, obviously, is avoiding expensive roaming charges. That's the direct hit on that pain point we mentioned.
Got it. So convenience, flexibility, and trying to kill off those roaming nightmares, that definitely makes sense for the data side. But, connecting isn't just about browsing or sending emails. It's often about actually talking to people.
Right.
So let's shift gears. What about Slick App's other big feature, global calls, international calling? The source mentions affordable rates, again, connecting with people overseas without breaking the bank. How do they pull that off? And importantly, is the quality any good?
Right, because cheap calls aren't great if you can't understand each other.
Exactly.
Okay, so the source points to the technology they use. It's state-of-the-art VoIP technology.
VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol.
Yep, that's the one. So your voice call travels as data over the internet instead of, the old traditional phone network paths.
Which is generally cheaper for international routes, right?
Generally, yes. Significantly so. Often. And Slick App, according to the source, focuses on using this tech to ensure high-quality voice calls. They actually use the phrase crystal clear quality.
Okay, crystal clear. That's a bold claim.
It is. And in terms of reach, it says you can call both landline and mobile numbers across numerous countries. And just like the data, they offer different international calling plans. Again, trying to cater to different users, different budgets.
Okay, so core functions covered. eSIM data for travel, and affordable, clear international calls using VoIP. But you mentioned there were other bits too. It sounds like the app tries to be more than just data and calling. What else does the source mention?
Yeah, it definitely seems they're going for a more holistic approach. Convenience seems key. One feature highlighted is mobile top-ups.
Like sending credit to someone else's phone.
Exactly. You can send airtime, like a recharge, to people in other countries, and the source makes a point of saying this works, even if the recipient doesn't have a Slick account or internet connection.
Well, that's interesting because often the recipient needs the same app or needs to be online.
Right, so that removes a potential barrier. Then there's the app interface itself. The source describes it as user-friendly, designed to be quick and straightforward. Basically easy enough for anyone to pick up and use.
Makes sense. You don't want complexity when you're just trying to connect.
No, definitely not. And finally, they touch on promotions and bonuses, things like special deals for new users, maybe a free calling credit or discounts on those eSIM plans. And they apparently have a referral program, too, for extra savings, so trying to add value beyond just the core service.
Okay, so top-ups, easy interface, promotions. It does sound like they've thought about the whole user experience. So if you had to sort of boil it all down based on the source, what's the essence here? Who is this really for?
Well, the source frames Slick App as an all-in-one communication companion. That's the term they use. And the target audience seems pretty clear. It's for those who travel frequently, definitely, or people who just need to stay connected with loved ones across borders. The whole point, the core aim, seems to be providing connectivity that is, again, affordable, high quality, and hassle-free. It's really about tackling those common frustrations head on.
Right. So whether it's getting data the moment you land without swapping SIMs or making a call back home that's actually clear and doesn't cost the earth, or even just easily sending some phone credit to a relative overseas, it seems the goal is to make connecting across borders feel, well, less like a chore and more seamless, more accessible.
Exactly. Trying to shrink the distance, digitally speaking.
Which actually leads to a pretty interesting thought to leave our listeners with.
Okay.
Well, think about it. We've just explored one example, Slick App, aiming to make global digital connections easier and cheaper. So the question for you listening is this: how might this increasing ease of global digital communication, how might it fundamentally change things for us?
Change things like how we plan international trips, or how we manage relationships with people far away.
Or even, how businesses operate across borders in the future.
Yeah.
Something to mull over.